Hello, hello. We are live today for the last day, day 5. Wow, what a treat, what a treat, what a treat. We've been so grateful to serve you guys for the last 5 days. And just to recap what we've done so far, day 1, we had Mina with numerology. She was able to explain and get everyone to get a better understanding of who they are. Before you get into anything in life, it's always great to to analyze yourself to see who you are as a person. And she was able to do it not only from a, I would say, matter perspective, but also from a spiritual perspective with numerology. So on the first day, you got to, if you took a call with her, you'll be able to get a better understanding as to who you are, what drives you, what's your obstacle, and who do you need to become in this particular journey in this lifetime, right? If those that believe in reincarnation, it's fine what happened in the past, but let's focus on this lifetime right now and maximize as much as we possibly can. So with numerology, she was able to explain to you how to maximize your time here, how to be your best self, and so that you could unblock anything that's going in your way so that you could actually succeed. So day 1, we actually strategically made sure that she was first, because you need to know who you are before you do anything else,
Mhm.
right? So day 2, we went straight in. We talked about sales funnels, the importance of sales funnels, because we are here to make money, right? Money is great. The same way that we love health, we love relationship, we love money, right? So in terms of money, I meant growing, like who you are as an individual, what is your business, and what is money? Money is energy, right? How do you get money? By serving others, right? But if no one knows what you're doing, then you're not really serving. So you're not doing a service to yourself or your client, right? So we talked about how to really create a website or sorry, a funnel versus not no website, but a funnel that actually not only allows you to have customers come into your website, but providing them with a journey so that when they come in from the first time, they're not just overwhelmed, but you're creating a road path for them, and in order for them to better understand your services and what you provide. So that was day 2. Day 3, we had the New York Times bestseller Peggy McCall. And by the way, guys, isn't it nice to say New York Times bestseller? Once you are New York bestseller once, you could say it for the entire your entire life. I'm actually in a New York bestselling marketing campaign with Peggy. It takes years for it to become that, but once I do become a New York Times bestseller, I could use this title for my entire life. So I would invite you guys to go back to day 3 with Peggy. She's showing you how to write books, and once with AI. So basically, you take your brain out of the equation. Your brain is there just to give you the concept, just to give you the idea. So you're in the creative mode, right? But like Tammy was saying, don't worry about the how. Well, the
Mhm.
AI came in with the how, but all we're asking you is to come in and just be who you truly are, what you truly want to manifest and share with the world. So by with having those ideas, putting it in a book, Peggy is able to help you to create a book over in one day if you guys want to, and that's with the assistance of the AI. But most importantly, she will help you on how to market it. Because Peggy, if you guys know Peggy, one of her stories, when she first wrote her own book, and what led her to get into the author movement, is the fact that she had created a book. She had a book. She created. She was so proud, and she had so much copy. She spent so much copy. She had boxes of books in her house. And then when they say you build it and they come, they never came. Right? They never came. So she's like, okay, I need to learn how to market. So that's when she got into marketing and understood what it's like to market on Amazon with publishers, New York Times bestseller, international bestseller. So yeah, so she'll be able to not only write a book, but show you how to have that particular title as well. So that was day 3. And day 4, Tammy overwhelmed us, gave us so much value in regards to the law of attraction. And not just the law of attraction, but literally thinking, how you're thinking how you're thinking gets to the result that you want, right?
Mhm.
So she went through us with the 12 principles that's in the thinking into result, which is a program that has been created by Bob Proctor. Who is Bob Proctor? That for those that doesn't know, and sometimes I get shocked when people tell me that they don't know Bob Proctor. I'm like, really? I'm like, it's okay. I guess I shouldn't be shocked. I'm like, okay, I guess it's not everybody knows him, but I'm like, but he's in every single country in the world, right? But yeah, who is Bob Proctor for those that are asking? And some people have asked. So Bob Proctor is a regular person like you and I. That's how he started, right? A regular person that was actually going the wrong path, like literally the wrong path. He was sick all the time. He was broke all the time, and he had a family. And I knew people that knew him back then that told me that he was not a person to be around. He was always like, it was just always in his head negative. And most people that don't have money, that's sick all the time, I don't blame them, right? So somebody went up to him and told him, you know what? Listen, you need to stop what you're doing. You're sick all the time. You're broke. Do you need some help? And he's like, you know what? I'm 25. I have a kid on the way. I don't know where my life is going. Sure, why not? And what he did is to study, um,
Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. How can I forget? Think and Grow Rich. Now, Think and Grow Rich is a book that he has been literally hugging to the point like his pages are like, he has to put the pages together. Of course, he has many small copies, but it's still until today. Actually, I wouldn't mind buying it. I wonder if he has it for collection. I mean, for bid. Like he had the original that he bought in 90. I can't remember which year.
Mhm.
In his somewhere. Like it's literally there like a Bible. And he's been studying, not only just studying, but becoming that particular person. So by
Mhm.
being able to do so, he was able to start off as a janitor, and started as a janitor. And then from janitor from Canada, US, London, and around the world. And then he was able to go from $4,000 to 75,000 the first year, right? And then the million in the next couple of years, right? So this particular person, unlike everybody else that have read this book, was really in tune as to what got me this success. So not only was he able to teach people others, he created a program which Tammy is certified to teach as to how he became not just him, but millions of people around the world that have used this principle to the T have been able to be successful. So not many people was able to take it and actually create a program, but he was able to do so. And Tammy is certified, coach, facilitator with the Proctor Gallaudet Institute to be able to teach you those particular things. So she's able to teach you that not only for it's not just a 1 day program, but it's a 1 year whatever program that you wanna do. So that's what Tammy did yesterday.
Yeah.
And now today we are on day 5. So day 5, we're here to take the questions. There were some few questions that came in yesterday, so we have them ready. But at the same time, we're also going to go through each and every single one of us for you to really get a better understanding as to what each program that we're offering is. So with no further ado, Mina, you've got the floor. And guys, you guys want to say anything as we get started?
That's okay. Tammy, you have a few words before
No,
we
that's
start?
good. Well, let you start, Mina, and we'll go each our turn, so we'll have the opportunity to each speak to everyone.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. So today is the last day. I hope that you enjoy our 5 day business growth challenge. We put time and energy into this in order to help you to see more of who you are and help you to grow your business and also help you to manifest what you want in life. That is our purpose, our mission to help all of you. So hope that you come out of this event with the knowledge that you want to gain. And if you need more help, you know where we are, and just reach out for us. We are here to help you. So, without letting you wait, I'm going to go into numerology today again. I'm going to take Ruth as an example to go over her a numbers dashboard to see more number. The other day I just show you what each number means. But today we're going into in depth a little bit to see the number dashboard. So this is where I'm going to help you more. If you want to know more about you, who you are, and what your lesson in this life is waiting for you, and what are the numbers that wait for you in the future that you have to like align with those numbers in order to be successful. So very interesting to see the whole picture of your number dashboard today. And Of course, if you have any more questions, just jot them down into the comment, and Ruth can monitor that, because when I'm going to be presenting, I only see my screen. I don't see the comments. So question will be answered at the end of my presentation. So take about 30 minutes to go over this. Just to let you know that when I go in depth into the number dashboard, it will take me maybe 2 or 3 hours to go inside and in depth with the clients for that. But today it's just an overview, like a brief summary of your number dashboard. But you can see what number you have with all the other numbers in your dashboard, and that will give you an idea of who you are, and what is your purpose, your mission in this life, and what is your lesson. Those are the three things that you want to hear about, right? So let's go. I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second. Just go. Give me a second. Ruth, you tell me if my screen is on.
You are on.
Okay, just slideshow. Okay. Do you see it well? It's big enough?
Yep, I am here. We could see you, and I'm also here as well.
Okay, great. Okay, so now we start. So this is root dashboard numbers. Of course, this is calculated according to your name and your date of birth. I didn't put the date of birth of Ruth on here. So, but she is born on the 26th of June, 1981. And when I put that in, I have these number in the numbers dashboard. So in this dashboard, there are three sections. The first section is these number will tell you your past life, right? And these number will tell you your present life. And from here until the end will help you to see your future number. That that will help you to align yourself in order for you to go toward that. If you have a mission of number 9, then it will help you. So I'm going to go through that, and just put the timer to know that I am on time. Or Ruth, you can tell me, okay, if I am not on time, if I'm going over my time, just let me know. Okay, so now here we are. So here, when I put Ruth name on the dashboard and her birth of date, this is what it comes out. She has the soul urge number, which is number 6. The soul urge number is tell you who you really are in many past life. So you are really number 6, which is a person of responsibility, taking care of family. You have the love of the family. The three key words of this number is the mother with the child, that is unconditional love. The house with the responsibility of the family, and family, husband and wife together with the children. So those are the three keywords. And when your number 6 is the slogan of number 6 is unconditional love. But unconditional love, as I explained to you the other day, it has a signification of a subtle meaning in that. So we have to understand that in order to go on to the right path of number 6. Otherwise, you are going over or under number 6, which is not good. Okay. So number 6, you're really a soul of number 6. In your dashboard from this lifetime, you have the missing number of number 7. Number 7, as you know, is a library, is the knowledge, is um, is the number of a little bit of ego sometimes. ego but not show out. Okay, so that means is maybe you didn't do well in your past life of number 7, so this lifetime you come back, you have that number missing. So if you have that number in your lifetime here, you have that to learn about that number. So I can see that here in the future you have the opportunity to learn about number 7 from age 49 and up. So this is your opportunity to learn about um, how to be a lighthouse to everybody. And I'm going to explain that to you in this lifetime with your link index number 3. Now, the karma debt is anything that you did in the past that affected your lifetime on this lifetime. But since you don't have it in the past life, maybe you didn't do anything wrong in the past life, Ruth. And so this lifetime, you don't have to pay off your karma debt. But that doesn't mean that in this lifetime, you don't create karma. If you don't go the right path of those number of your mission, then maybe you can create karma for the next lifetime. You know what I mean? So karma debt, it means that anything that you did in the past that is not aligned with who you are, then you have to come back here on this lifetime to learn, relearn that, and redirect your path into the right direction with that number. So that is what it's mean. Subconscious power, number 8. Number 8 represent what? Fortune, balance, the law of the universe, abundance, fire, enthusiasm, entrepreneur. So the subconscious power is the things in your past life that have profound influence on you to bring into this life. The power of being very successful, doing something good, or maybe in your past life you did something really bad and you carry that on to this lifetime in order to relearn that lesson again, and to repaying the karma debt or whatever you have in the past life. So I see you have some subconscious power number 8, which is very good that you have number 8 here too on this lifetime, which is your date of birth. Your date of birth is the 26, 2 plus 6 is 8, right? So the date of birth is the gift from the universe that gives to you when you come to this planet Earth to accomplish your mission. Anytime that things are not going well in your lifetime, of this lifetime, you can take out that gift of number 6. You have the abundance, you have the balance of the life of your life, you have the power of knowing about the law of universe. Take that gift and use it when you are in a state of not balancing, of having something that is not going the way that you want in your lifetime. So that's why I think we give gift at our birthday. I think that come from the traditional of thinking, but that your date of birth is the gift from the universe. Whenever you encounter frustration or anything obstacles in life that you encounter, then just take that number, know that you have that gift, and use it in order to go back into the right path of your life path number. Okay, so coming down here, here is your the section here is your the numbers of your present life. So you have your life path number 6, and I show you how to calculate those the two important numbers on Monday that I have my speech. You know how to calculate your soul number, which is counting the vowel of your name and add all the numbers and reduce them to one digit. And you also have your life path number, which is counting your date of birth from the date to the years and reduce them to one digit numbers. So in Ruth case is number 6. Who you are in this lifetime, Ruth, is number 6. So it's aligned with your soul number. It doesn't mean that not everybody has the same number as um, a soul number and the life path number. Like me, I have my soul number 5, and my life path number is number 6, like Ruth. So number 6 is what? Is again family, responsibility, unconditional love. But the unconditional love here is, of course, you are loving your family, you're helping your family, and sometimes we are helping too much our family. Family, we want to help too much, we overhelp them. We are taking their responsibility too on our shoulder. So be careful of that, because when you do that, you are going over number 6, and you're taking too much on your shoulder. And that's where you feel frustrated. That's where you feel, oh, I help them so much, but I don't receive any things from them. I'm feeling down. And that's where you bring the vibrational energy frequency down. And that's not good. Remember, in our teaching this week, we always encourage you to bring your vibrational energy frequency up in order to receive what you want in life. Otherwise, it won't come. That's the law. That's the law of the universe, right? Tammy talked about that yesterday. Okay, so your life path number is number 6. Of course, you have the responsibility for your family, but be mindful that mind your own business, that don't go over the business of other people in the family and taking too much responsibility on you, because you come here to learn that number. You didn't do it well on your past life, or you haven't done it to the we come here with the number, we come here to learn, right? Everybody who are born on this planet earth, we come here to learn the lesson. And of course, if you have to learn the lesson, your life path number is not 100% right on the right path. It will be right when you have learned your lesson, right? So as long as we still have the lesson to learn on this planet and we have to come back and learn it again, then the number 6, it has to be aligned until then, right? So knowing that when you go over and under number 6, then you can go into the right path, right direction of number 6. Here, I'm going to go over, I'm not going to go in order, because I want to, for you to recognize that you have those number to learn the lesson. Like you come here to learn the lesson of number 6. You come here with the mission of number 9. Your mission, your purpose is number 9. Number 9 is assigned to you, that when before you come to this planet Earth, you have signed a contract with the people around you, your husband, your parents, your siblings, in order to play that role on this planet Earth, and your friend and your environment, every one of us who you encounter in your life, you have the lesson of number 6 to learn, and you have the mission of number 9 to help them to see more of who they are. That is our mission. Each one of us is to help people to see more of who they are in order for them to change, right? And if we cannot communicate and help them to see more of who they are, then we still have that mission to do. So uh, in this lifetime, your mission is number 9. Number 9, as I say, is represent the flower of the lotus. The lotus grow in the mud and has to go through the mud in order to flower, to give the fragrance, the perfume of the flower to the world. So you have a lot of obstacle to go through in order to thrive and survive. And number 6, sometimes it has the psychology of um, um, pity, like or not pity. That is number 3, but it's like the number that when somebody did something, you kind of stick to that saying or to that feeling a long time before you can get out of it. Is the jail of the psychology, the jail of the mind, if I can say, number 9. So when you know that you have um, that quality, that not quality, but that how do you call that? when you know that that is not good, then you can be conscious about your mind and change it, right? So your mission number 9 is to come here to be a person who can show people that you can go through those obstacles, you can go through that muddy environment and survive, and become a better version of yourself and be an example for people. Why? Because you have your link index number 3. And number 3, you remember I told you, is the micro, is the public speaker, is the person who will present, like, number 3, she loves fashion, she loves the beauty, she loves the public, she loves to share her vision, her ideas with the public. But you have to go in alignment with the love of number 6, giving unconditional love of your number 6, and you use number 3 as your link index, because your link index is very important. You use that number in order to accomplish your life path number and your mission number. Those 3 numbers are interrelated together in order to accomplish your mission. So use your number 3, because you have the link index of number 3, and people see you as number 3 too, like your personality, how others feel about you and see your personality as, they see you as number 3, Ruth. They see you as a speaker, they see you as an influencer, they see you as a motivator. So use that in order to spread your message, what you want to do on this planet Earth, which is accomplish your mission of number 9, to give an example to people, to show them that where you were and now how you become, so that they can follow that, and in that way you can transform people. So I'm so grateful to see that people see you with the personality of number 3, and your link index is number 3 too. That means you are going on the right path of your number 3 right now. Maybe it's not there yet, but you see, if you continue to perform your number 3 properly, you see that you will shine in the world. Okay, and use your birth date number, which is number 8, which is the abundance of universe, which is the gift from the universe, and give it to the people around you, and show the law of the universe to people with your speech, with your thinking, with your message, through the number 3. Okay, your attitude number is number 5, and you remember number 5. I just love number 5. Number 5 is the freedom, is the star. You shine. Number 3 and number 5 uh, love the public, but number 3 loves the public more than number 5. Number 5, she can, one day she can be like introvert, another day she can be extrovert. She can be a star if she wants to. If she wants to be a farmer, she can too. Number 5 can change a lot. She changed a lot. She is very flexible, and as I say, number 3, she has to speak more in order to attract the crowd. But number 5, she doesn't have to speak. People will see your attitude, they'll cling to you, they come to you, they come to listen to you. And this is a beautiful dashboard. Just to tell you, every number is beautiful. It is a matter of, do you go, do you use that number to its maximum of its energy? And in order to use it to the maximum of its energy, you have to bring up your vibrational energy frequency up to do that. So your attitude number is number 5, which is the indicator of how you react to the events in your life, at work, in relationship. The attitude number also show you your first expression of behavior when you meet somebody. Okay, if you understand this number, it will help you to quickly score points in the eyes of others. So, first three impression that you show out to people is number 5. You show you are shining, you are the star, you are the freedom, you are the easygoing person. You bring the joys to people, the hope to people. That's how they see you. And also your personality is number 3. You see, it's matched together. So it's so beautiful if you can use those number to your advantage. And I'm so grateful to see that you have number 4, which is the thinking and the reasoning. You have the balance number 4 too. You remember when I told you about number 4 is the pillars of the house, is the organization in a company. Anybody has a number 4, you are grateful for that, because that person can organize things, can be detailed, can help you to organize everything into a system. Number 4 and number 5 are very extreme number. Number 4 is very introvert, systemized, security. Number 5 is uh, in, spontaneous, go with the flow, freedom. So it's the two extreme, and you have those number in your dashboard, which is great. Sometimes maybe it's just fighting between them. Should I go for this, or should I take time to sit down and organize things? So you know where you are, but those number will help you, especially number 4 will help you to bring your number 5 down to, okay, you have the freedom, but think about that. Think if this is the right decision to make. Think if is it the right time to take this decision? Am I ready for it? Am I organized for that yet? You know what I mean? So I don't have number 4. That's why sometimes I'm very spontaneous. I decide and then I take action. It's good sometimes, but sometimes it's not good, because if you don't take the right decision, then you lose, right? But you have number 4, you are systemizing things. Like number 4 will help you to bring your number 5 down, and okay, take a few minutes to think about that before decide, before being too much spontaneous. That's what I mean. Okay, override passion. Number 3, you have your you the override passion is your desire, your passion, what you love to be. You love to be number 3. You love to be number 9, which is number 3, which is your link index number. You have it. And you love to be number 9, which is you love to accomplish your mission on this planet Earth with number 9. So the override passion, you have those passion to accomplish, and you already have those number in your dashboard, which is great. Which is, and those number are the important number here too. Now your link index number is very very important, because you have to use that number 3, in order to accomplish your life path number, in order to learn the lesson of number 6, in order to become who you are, which is your soul number 6, and in order to accomplish your mission number, which is number 9. Show people where you were, how you came here, and what you have created and accomplished on this planet Earth. Okay, your maturity number, the future. Here, I hope I'm on time. Okay, future number here. You have your maturity number is number 6 too. How great is that? You are who you are, number 6. You came here to learn your lesson of number 6, which is giving the unconditional love, responsibility, taking care of your family. The career for number 6 is career like taking care of people, nurse, doctors, coach, um, open a coffee house maybe, for the health of the people, for taking care of the, 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 the mindset of people, which is number 6. Okay, so when you will become mature in your lifetime, you get to the destination of who you are. You become who you really are as number 6. which is great. I have my soul urge number 5, and my maturity number is number 5 too. So that means when I'll be mature, I go back to who I am, who I really am, right? And you too, Ruth, you are number 6, and when you be mature, you come back to who you really are. You are number 6. You came here to give the love to people. Okay, and here are the stages of course, those number we have a way to calculate them. So this is just a formula when I plug in and it just come out these number. But if you take my course, I can show you how to calculate those number. Okay, um, the stage of ages here. So we calculate according to your date of birth and your name too, and you have those stage of ages. So from 0 to 30 years old, you have the opportunity to learn about number 5, and you have the challenge of number 2. So remember in your past from 0 to 30 years old, Ruth, do you see that you have the opportunity to be free, to go out and discover the world, kind of, and have the freedom to see the world? And that is your opportunity. And your challenge in that period of time is number 2. Your challenge is to listen, to be able to listen to you first, to listen to people, to connect with people. That is number 2, connection, right? Remember that you tell me after when I finish my presentation if it's true. So from 0 to 30 years old, you have the opportunity to go out and discover the world, but you have the challenge to listen to you, to the people around you, to understand people in order to be successful. But at this age, usually we don't listen much to us, kind of, or we don't listen much to people around us. It's kind of a challenge to do, right? Everybody is like that. The first uh, 5 decades of our life, kind of, we are like sometimes stubborn and do things that we shouldn't do. Anyhow, that is me. I don't know if you are like that, but anyhow, stage number 2 is from 31 years old to 39 years old. At this stage, remember, were you having an opportunity to become number 9, to do your mission? Were you having the idea of doing your the of creating something to give to the world, or is that the number that you have to learn in your life too? If that is not the case, it may be at that period of time you are maybe positive or negative. I don't know. If you're negative, that means at that period of your time, maybe you heard somebody say something and you are stuck in that saying. You cannot come out of that. And that is number 9. That is the opportunity to become, but you didn't become, right? Your challenge at that period of time is number 7, is to learn, to become the person of knowledge. Maybe at that period of time is the period for you to learn everything that you have to learn in order to become who you are today, kind of. So that is what it means, those number of the stages of those number. So now I think you're in the third period number of a period of 40 years old until 48 years old, right? So this, you are in this period right now. Opportunity is number 5, and challenge is number 5 too. You have the opportunity to be free, to work for yourself, to decide what you want, to have the opportunity to shine and to bring the joys and the happiness to people. You have that opportunity to do that, and you can use your number 3 to do it, right? Because you have that attitude too, number 5 here. Okay. Your challenge is number 5. So what does this mean? The challenge in this period of time, because you have to learn your life path number, your lesson of number 6, and you have the challenge of number 5, which means that maybe you are too much freedom, or maybe you're too much inside the house and you don't do anything. Okay, so you have to think about that. So the challenge here, number 5, indicate that you have um, to go into the right path of number 5, which is, yes, you have the freedom to choose, you have the freedom to be your own boss, you have the freedom to do everything you want, you have the the opportunity to work with other people, to connect with other people, but remember your family. Don't work too hard, because when you work too hard, your lesson number 6 is letting down. You don't remember your lesson because you came here to learn your lesson of number 6, which is taking care of family. I remember a few years, like 10 years ago, I didn't know about numerology. And I have my life path number 6 like you too. And my subconscious power is number 8, actually, like you. I think that's why we align and work together. We have this similar number. And anyhow, I didn't know that because I have number 8 as my mission too, which is entrepreneur, one abundance. Take a lot on me because I have number 5. So every time I see opportunity, I just take it, and I forget about my family. I just I just let it to my husband to take care of the kids 10 years ago, or maybe more. And I didn't know about numerology, and that's why I just go out with my number 5, and I forgot my number 6, which is come back to the family, take care of the family, to listen to them, to know what their desires are, in order to be with them, to give the love to them, unconditional love to them. So I forgot about that. And when I know about numerology, since I know it, I just cut back every opportunity or every business that I see that doesn't bring me, doesn't align with my teaching, with my coaching. I just let go of them. And I feel so grateful. I feel so much lighter now because I am aligned with my mission, with my life path number. So here, your challenge is number 5. Maybe you have to take a look at, okay, I have the freedom to choose, but I have to think about my family too. Not working too hard and forgetting our family, which is very important. So I have to have the balance in that. Okay. When you reach the age of 49 and up, so your opportunity is number 7, which is the knowledge, the lighthouse. You shine to people. Number 7 sometimes is introvert too. So, but you have the challenge of number 5. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom of number 7, and you have the challenge to go out and spread it to the world. Give the message to the world what you know about the law of attraction, what you know about alignment, the universe, the law of the universe. So from age 49 and up, you have the opportunity to do that, and you have the challenge of number 5 to do it. But remember, you have your life path number 6, which is family responsibility. You can go out and do whatever your mission is pulling you to do, but remember, you have your family and taking care of yourself first, which is very important. Number 6 is sometimes we are taking care too much of a family, we forget ourselves, we forget who we are. You are number 6. You have to give the love, unconditional love, to you first, in order for you to have the energy to give it to your family. If you don't love yourself and you always go out and take care of your family too much, and maybe sometime taking too much responsibility from their side, then you don't love yourself. Remember that. And that is conditional love to you, right? That's why I say number 6, the love, the unconditional love is very, very subtle. Like You have to be mindful about your number six, because I am number six. That's my life path, and I know that sometimes I'm taking care too much of my family. I forget myself, and that's where I pull down my energy. I'm not I'm not giving me a chance to be up there in order to attract what I want in life. So be mindful of that. Your personal year this year is 2023. So you have number three as this year. Next year will be number four. So this year, take the advantage for the 3 months that left for this year to shine and become, let people know about you, because you're number three and people can see you as number three. So take that chance to go out, be on the market, social media, go out in order for people to see you now. Number four, next year you have number four, which is creating systemize everything. So this year maybe uh, go out, let people know who you are, what you're doing, social media, on every platform. But at the same time, prepare for next year, which is everything systemize them, get them done, organize them in a system. And your next year is, organizing things, systemize everything in your business, in your family, in your life. And 2025, which is five, number five, to shine out, be the star, be the star of what you're doing, be a great star of what you love to do. That is the opportunity to do it. Okay. And so on. 2026 is giving love to people, serving people. That is number six. 2027, if you see that you're missing knowledge, go and seek for it, or be the lighthouse of everybody on 2027 if you're ready with everything, with the knowledge that you have. Okay. The personal month, this month we are the month of October now. So you are number four here. So the month of October, number four, will tell you that, okay, this month is organizing things, systemize everything. Everything has to be ready. Not feeling secure to organizing your business in your life. And next month will be the time to, shine bright in the world, kind of. And December will be the month for love, the month for sharing, taking care of family. Christmas time coming, so that is the month for that. So anyhow, I'll see my time now. Uh, so that is, yeah, okay, I'm all right on time. That is the dashboard number that we want to I want to share with you today. So if you are listening to us, I have this. I think just give me a second. Yeah. So the offer that I offer on Monday, which is, you can go on to coachesvibes.com in order to have the reading of your dashboard number that I just did for Ruth, but I go more in depth about that too. So when you are adhering to this program, you will see, you will know more about an insight of your personality traits, that your strength, your weaknesses. It will enabling you to better understand yourself, who you are, right? It help you to make informed decision by highlighting your life path and your purpose in life. Offer the guidance in various aspects of your life, such as relationship, career choice, and personal growth. You have any question, you can ask me about relationship, career, personal, and it's more than that in numerology. And since I'm a law of attraction coach and life coach, I can coach you with that. The fourth advantage of this program is to understand your number dashboard. You can enhance your self awareness, will facilitate your personal development, and aid in making choices aligned with your true nature of who you are. Okay, so for this program, I have these bonuses for you too. So the first bonus is you're going to have 2 extra hours of individual consultation and coaching with me, which is worth $497. And the second bonus is you will be in my community of membership. This membership, people is a paid member, but now if you take this opportunity to this program, then you have the opportunity to be in that membership for a year for free, which is worth $1,200. Okay. And the third bonus is you're going to have a personalized meditation that guide you to be grateful, guide you to the forgiveness of the people who are hurting you, guide you to be grateful for what you have. Okay. And this will, it's the value of $150. And the three bonuses and what I share, it worth $1,847. But for this event, you only pay $97 for all of the advantages that you have: self knowledge, self confidence, alignment with your life purpose, inform your decision making, personal growth. So if you go to coachesvibes.com or scan the QR code there, to it will bring you to the page that you can purchase the program, which is only $97 for today. And you have the chance to have your dashboard number reading with me, and those bonuses, which is 2 more hours of coaching with me, membership, and the meditation and the grateful workbook that I have created for you. Okay, so that is for my presentation, Ruth. I'm not going to take more time than that because I think you and Tammy has to present your business too. So how do you think about that? We don't hear you, Ruth.
I was saying, wow, wow, wow. I really absolutely love it. It's very what one of the things that came up to my as you were saying that is the importance of personal development, like the importance of getting to know yourself, the importance of always because I'm also a Kabbalist, right? And I find that the numerology, I feel like, could have gone in. Do you feel that depending on your growth that you've done, could have done a different way, or in terms of, because it's saying that I'm currently on the right path, so to speak, right? Could it have gone differently, or is it mainly specifically based on your name and as well as your date of birth?
Well, all of the numbers will come out based on your name and your date of birth, right? But the thing that I say, it might be right, it might be wrong. It's depend on what level of energy you are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of generalize it. But when I know more about who you are and your challenge and what you're seeking for, and when I can coach one on one with you, I can see more
Mm-hmm.
of what is your desire, who you are, and there the numbers will tell more in depth about what level of energy you are with that number.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you're not at the level that is supposed to be, then you can work on that number to bring it up to align to your life path, your path, your mission, in
Mm-hmm.
order to get all of the full dashboard beautiful
Mm-hmm.
later on. But it will never be beautiful as 100% as we want, because why? Because we came here to learn our lesson, right? In a way or another, we have our paradigm, we have our thinking, We already have that in ingrained in our brain,
Mhm.
and it takes time to change, to become a better person of ourselves. But I think if you are aware of where you are with those numbers and who you are, then you can change. I think we can change instantly if we want to,
Mhm.
just because we're not aware of it.
Mhm.
We don't know what we don't know, right?
100%. I
But it
really.
takes time if when we stay in the we don't know what we don't know. But
Mm.
it can go very fast when we know and we learn how to align.
Mhm. I really felt aligned with everything that you said. Like every single one of them, I really felt aligned. I really felt like I was going that, similar path. And I remember you mentioned first. Actually, one of my questions that I had was, "What is maturity?" You said when you reach maturity.
Your maturity is when, I think it's from 49 and up.
Okay,
That is your last stage.
I like that. I prefer maturity than old.
Mhm. It's the wisdom, is la sagesse, right? In
I
French.
love that. Wisdom, wisdom. Another question that I had, actually, you were right in some of I remember you mentioned from 30 to 0 to 30, there were some challenges there in terms of discovering, but when it was listening to other people as well. I really felt that during that time. And I also feel right now where I am right now in terms of freedom,
Mhm.
but also right now freedom with my family as well. So I'm aligning those two. So I really felt, and I could also see as well what is missing. The
Ah,
number three. Like in terms of how I could do more of number three, and I already got some ideas already. So it helped me a lot actually. I already know the next step of what to do. It's quite powerful. It's like
you
looking
know,
at yourself in a mirror.
yes, it's
Yeah.
funny because you have similar numbers as mine. I'm
Mm-hmm.
missing number three too, and people see me as number three.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I have to work on my number three more.
Mm-hmm.
And since I know about numerology, I work more on it, and I can see the change in me,
Mm-hmm.
because that is something that's the contract that I have signed before I came here. So I have to do it.
Actually, I'm a Kabbalist as well. So Kabbalist is about helping yourself, with, like your soul, and in Kabbalah, so number three is about speaking, right? Going out there and being with the people, right? So in Kabbalah, I see a lot of similarity. That's why I'm like, I feel like I'm already on the path because I'm working a lot on myself. But in Kabbalah and astrology, Kabbalah, they say that I need to become more of a Leo. And what is a Leo? Going out into the public, right? So it's very
Mm.
similar. So it's interesting to see the similarity, and I could see how that could, anybody that, I would say, the one thing I would say is that because I do personal development, because I'm a Kabbalist, because I know what to do, but how would you, someone that's not aware, someone that's never done numerology, someone that's not really into personal development, would you say that they would need more assistance? And if so, like, is that's not a one-time thing either, right? It seems as though you would have to go maybe every few months, every 3 or 6 months, just to get a check-in on your energy to see how things are going. Like, what are your thoughts?
Well, for me, when I coach people, I just want to coach one time. I want them change fast. I want to help them to transform fast, because our life on this planet Earth is very short. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have a lot of time. And if we can impact as many people as possible in a short period of time, I do it. Okay. So for me, coaching, I don't like to take too much long term. Yes, if people need that, and because they are not at the level that I would like them to, that's okay. I'll take time with them. But I have coached a few people with numerology, and people who have been through coaching before. And when they came to me, it just take 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
one session,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. They are kind of, I peel up the layers of the onion.
Mm-hmm.
When you peel up the layer of the onion, and you can show them, okay, you are here, and that's how you react, that's how and the member of your family is this number, because they are there to help you to learn your lesson.
Mm-hmm.
What is the lesson that you have to learn here with them?
Mhm.
Remember the on Monday I show you we are on this planet on a stage of theater.
Mhm.
We are the main character of our script.
Mhm.
We are the one who have written our script, and we play the main character in that. And the
Mhm.
people around us, our families or our friends, they are the secondary character who play that play with us.
Mhm.
We have the right to change the script, and we have the right to change whatever we want in that script, in that play, because
Mhm.
that is our play. They
Mhm.
have their play too to play. They can, they have the right to not play it with us if
Mhm.
they want to,
Mhm.
right? When you change your script, then the character can be changed. They
Mhm.
have the right to stay with you and play with you, and you can bring them up to the next level of
Mhm.
your energy
Mhm.
if they are ready for that.
Mhm.
If they're not ready for that, that's okay. Love them anyhow. Just
Mhm.
leave them there. They have their lesson to learn on their past,
Mhm.
you know. So to answer your question, if it takes time to change, as I say, yeah, it's depend on the level of energy of who they are. It can take time, but I would rather love to work with people who are ready to let me peel off their onion, their layers.
Beautiful. Get another question that was asked is, do you do family chart together? Can you do the
Yes,
family together? Okay. I
yes.
think that would be beneficial as well to know the people around you and how to behave around them.
Mhm,
Beautiful, beautiful.
mhm.
Well, you've done an amazing job, as always. It's always fascinating. I absolutely love it. I'm actually going to play this for my family for dinner tonight. Like, let's watch movie. Let's watch my numerology.
Mhm. Yeah, so it's so powerful. There's more to learn too. I'm still learning, but with the few knowledge that I have in numerology right now, I see it's so amazing because I can um, connect it with the law of attraction. See
Beautiful.
the energy flow with that.
Yeah. And I'll be coming to you. I want to do my whole family. So I'll be coming to you for this service. I want to see how my daughter and my husband, and we're going to grow together and do wonderful, beautiful things in the world. And that's the only way for us to do it, by getting to know each other and see how our strength can work with one another,
Yeah.
right? With the weaknesses that we have as well, how can we help our weaknesses? Maybe one person is weak in that and I'm strong in this, so I could probably complement their weaknesses, right? So we can only do that by getting to know who we are, the people
Mhm.
around us, especially those that you're going to spend your rest of your life with. You may want to you may
Mhm.
want to
Yeah,
tune in. So I think it's a very powerful tool. And
it
thank you
is.
so much, Mina.
Mhm.
For,
Yeah, because you're here to play that game together, right?
yeah.
So if you
We
play
signed a
that
contract. We signed a contract to be in each other's lives. It's part
exactly,
of
you have to know the rule of the game in order to play it well. If
the
you
game
know
of
the
life.
rule only and they don't know the rule, then it sucks. You play
Yeah,
alone.
yeah,
They have to
exactly.
know the rules.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. So so beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
So next we're gonna go into funnels. So I'm actually gonna share with you guys very quick. We always say that every time we get together, we're like, just quickly. Next thing you know, it's 1 hour, 2 hours later. But no, within less than 10, 20 minutes, I'm actually gonna show you guys funnels. I wanted to go into depth for you guys to get a better understanding as to the difference between a website and a funnel. All right. So, ladies, I will see you guys in a few minutes. So, the difference between, I'm just going to recap a little bit of what I've talked about on day two, which is the difference between a website and a funnel. Is that a website is a beautiful, as Mina would say it, store, right? So when you go into a store, there's a lot of different things that you could choose from, right? But what happened with your customers is that they get a little bit confused, right? So one of the things that I was talking about as well on day two is how to have a business that allows you to have the freedom to do other things. Example, having a business that allows you to have a consistent monthly generating revenue. How do you do that? You do that by having a product and create monthly payment or subscription, right? There's many different ways to do that. Even if you have a brick and mortar business, we could show you, I could show you how to be able to do so. But the main purpose is to create a subscription based or monthly based continuity business so that you could actually take some time while you have money coming into your bank account to think about how else can you serve your customers with other products and services. Okay. So versus having to start all over each and every single month, trying to find a new client each and every single month. It's tiring, it's exhausting. And at the end of the day, it's not really a business. If you don't have a continuing business, you don't have a business. Okay. You have a great, like, I guess you would call it a some people call it a glorified job. But if you're always working hard and if you cannot take your vacation, then you don't have a business, right? Tony Robbins talks about it as well. Is, are you a business owner or a business operator? Right? A business owner is someone that's actually able to, whether they're there or they're not there in the business is still running, right? If you're a business operator, you have to be there, then again, it's not freedom. You just have a glorified job. All right. So we really want to, a lot of us got stuck into that box of thinking that we have to be there. Some of it could be ego as well. We think that we have to be there, that we're the only one that have the knowledge, right? And if we're not there, things are going to go sideways. And that's not necessarily true. And it is could be true that if you're not there, things may not be as 100%. They'll be at 75%, even 50%. But you have to be okay with that, because the goal is not to work until we're dead. The goal is to make enough money to be able to continue to work, because working is, it's great. We get to serve other people, right? But you don't want to be in a situation where you're working 24 hours. I've been there, done that, and I am a workaholic by heart. But at the end of the day, right now, I really prefer, as you guys, my chart see it, be with my family and for us to grow together, and provide services and help the world together. And again, my little daughter has a business, my husband is a business owner, so but we could do it together, right? Doing it together. So that's what I wish on you guys as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to go very briefly on one of the funnels that I have, and just to show you guys the pipeline, right? So in terms of how things work. Just a minute, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so one of the things that I was talking about earlier was, on Tuesday was, um, it's very important not only to create a funnel that has, let me just see here, that has the most incredible free gift ever, which is, what can you offer the people that are currently on your social media, or your clients? What can you offer them that will make them stop while they're scrolling on the internet, right? So one of the methodology that people have been using, people that are very successful, is to create a free offer. Now, free doesn't really have to be free. It could be something that's $47 or $97, but free meaning that you're providing a lot of services for them to say, you know what, it doesn't cost me anything to try it. Because the hardest sell is your first customer. The hardest sell is the first customer. Why? Because they don't know you. They don't know you, right? So right now they could be, and what they want to do, they could see many things around you on social media, I think that you're posting, but they don't know you. But once they decide to make that purchase, the first one, then your only job is to nurture those relationships. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the difference between having a website and having a funnel. Okay. So one of my, let me share my screen. One of my funnels is this. Okay. So who is my target audience? You could see it here, right? And in each and every single funnels that we create, we need to have the three component: hook, story, offer. Okay. For each and every single thing that you guys are doing, each and every single posting, you need to have those three components. Okay. So why? Because if you don't provide a hook, again, people will continue to stroll. We are in, we have, I can't remember, we have billions of people on Facebook, you know, and your message has the opportunity, if you market right, to target a lot of people on social media, right? A lot of people are promoting only to their friends and family members, right? And right now we're actually doing something live, right? So right now it's live, but after, what's going to happen is I'm actually going to take the recording and post it on different types of people that has never been in contact with me, right? They've never been in contact with me. They don't know who I am. So why should they listen to me, right? But I'm actually going to pay money on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Google, I'm going to pay money for this cold market. So why would somebody that never heard of me wants to, pay or, be part of my community? So let me show you one of the ways that I'm able to do so. Okay. So first here it says attention, CEOs, VP, and sell executive. So now, if you are any of those three, most likely you'll pay attention because it says here attention. Okay. And then this is the hook: scale your business with proven salespeople strategy and program. We will place a proven salesperson in your business, and if they don't book 40 sales call in the first 30 days, you don't pay. Isn't that another hook? If somebody's right now is struggling and saying, I can't seem to close those deals, or my teams needs to grow, or my sales team is not performing, and they're seeing this, it's like, okay, so basically there's not much of a risk for me to take in order for me to book a call with them, right? But there's more. It says here, scroll through the slides below for how this offer works. So now I'm like, okay, so now they're here. And says here, are you a CEO or VP of sale? We'll place you with a proven diverse salesperson. And if they don't perform within 30 days, you don't pay. Like, okay, then let's keep scrolling. So essentially, DNA Diversity Executive Search will guarantee you three key results. Number one, we'll place A players, diverse salespeople in your company. Okay, so we speak to over 5,000 plus diverse sales professionals who apply with our company each month. So we screen them, we interview them, and we go through all of that to make sure that we give you a nice, beautiful, gift wrapped A player. That's number one thing that we guarantee result. Number two, will help you to onboard those diverse sales people into KPIs. So a lot of companies, they come in and they're not sure how to measure the people's success. So we're going to do that for you. Not only we're going to place people, we're actually going to show you exactly as well how to measure their success, right? So it says here, statistically, we found that before clients work with us, it takes them 30 to 45 days to ramp up any salesperson to KPIs, if they even get there. So we'll be able to do that for you, right? Number three things that we guarantee is that we can help you systematize sales management and leadership. So we hear it all the time. I don't have time to train my salespeople. I'm not a babysitter, or I don't want to get caught with the staff conflict. So not only do we provide salespeople, we place them, we help you get into KPIs to make sure that their measurements is their performance is measured, but we actually train them. So part of the fee or whatever that you guys are in the partnership or the collaboration is to also train them. So we're going to train them into sales, and you also have access to HR, and you also have access to leadership training. Okay, all of that in a service that we provide. And the service that we provide, we are a diverse recruiting firm that specializes in salespeople. Okay, so it's so here. So we guarantee you those results. So if we place them with you, if we place you with someone who doesn't perform, you don't pay. But of course, they have to show, their hand, and they have to hold up their end of the bargain. So it says here, how can we make such a bold promise like this? It's very simple. Look at our track record. So we work with companies like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, the Bank of New York, CIBC, Hydro One, VRG, Accenture, Gatestone, and many more. So many more, right? That's just to name a few, right? So we also talk about people that we've helped in the past and the success that they've had, right? So we've placed people in the past. So we had Tatiana that went from closing one salesperson to 50 in 30 days. We had Rosie that went from 5 million to 75 million in 32 days, despite being the first woman in the sales department. So not only are we bringing diverse individuals and organization, we have proven success of people that we've helped in the past, right? We also have Tanya that went from being the only woman in the department to creating a department of 50% men to 50% women in 4 months, with consistently meeting her sales goals, even though she was the only woman at first. So a lot of people that we place, sometimes they don't want to be around a macho environment. So not only are we able to help with placing women, if that's the goal of the organization, we're also able to help with the inclusivity, because we also provide inclusivity training as well. So those are just some of the things that we're able to do, right? So again, so this particular page is one funnel that I provide, right? So I'm just going to this with you for you guys to see the difference between a website and a funnel, right? So it has one specific offer. Okay, so again, I'm going to for the details. So now if you want to know why this works so well, here's two reasons. Number one is volume. So when most people, most companies that we go to hire, they drum up usually about 10 to 20 interviews, and then they get to pick, one or two candidates. So if they're lucky, then it's great. If not, then it's a mishire and you have to start all over again. And that's usually costs around 120,000. If you look at the cost to hire, so you have to post online, you have to go through the interview. So these are time. If let's say the person started to work 1 day, 2 days, even worse, the first 90 days, and it didn't work out, you're looking at $170,000 of costs. Okay, so we can save you all of those costs by hiring the right person the first time around. And if they don't perform, we'll replace them at no cost, right? So we're basically taking all the work out of your plate, right? So right now we have ads, we've got funnels that's going on just to recruit people. So we have over 5,000 applications that's coming in monthly. We've got a database of 60 million people worldwide. Okay, so of diverse individual. So trust us that we know what we're doing, right? So a lot of people feel that they have to do the work themselves. I'm not sure why, tell you the truth, but we're providing a service that, again, we've been doing this for so many years that it's intuitive for us. So by being able to work with us, you're able to save yourself thousands and thousands of dollars, but most importantly, time. Okay. So basically, by getting 5,000 people, we could run down about 400 to 800 interviews per month and give you the best of the best. Okay. And that gives you so much time, right? And we're able to get them up and ready within 14 days. Right. So now the other reason why we're able to help as well, we're able to help with ramp up time. We're able to give somebody that's able to come in and also perform, right? Not just the one time, but continuously, right? So I'll give you guys an example. So one of the reasons when I was a recruiter, we found that when people were performing, they would come in and perform just the one time, or the first month, or the first 30 days, or the first year even. But sometimes some people, I guess, cannot understand that, but it's called paradigm. Sometimes people come in, they do an amazing interview, right? But then they go back to the old paradigm, because let's say right now this particular job is providing them the opportunity to make, let's say, 1 million, and it's their first time, and their paradigm is not used to that. Then they're going to go back to the old paradigm of making 500,000, right? So what we do is that we make sure that they are trained consistently We're not just that, but we also help them on other service that we provide is actually, funnels and continuation for people to be able to continue to follow up with the sales or the leads that they've had with this particular company, so that they could provide services and sell on a systematic basis. Okay. And not just that, with the training that we provide them, we're able to help them to stay focused on the $1 million mark instead of having them go back to the old frequency and the old mindset that they have. Right. So, and we're able to do that. We're able to do this. There's no extra charge because we want to make sure that whoever we place within the company stays. Okay. So these are just some of the things that this particular person that's coming into my funnel, our funnel, will be able to see. Right. So what do they see at the end? Once they see the reason why they should work with us, they schedule a call. Right. So they schedule a call, and then these are clients that we've worked with, and testimonial that they have for us. Right. So if we go here, they'll go to free consultation. So, and then they'll make an appointment. Right. So they make an appointment, and then once they make an appointment, we're able to assist them. Right. So that's a funnel. So can you guys see the difference between a funnel and a website? This is very, very, very specific. Right. So once they get that, they do an appointment. I want to show you guys in the back end, what does that look like? Okay. That's the first part. Okay. Now the second part is, so these are all the people that we've accumulated. So we have 44,000 people. Right. Another funnel that we have, we're actually providing them with a free book. So another things that we do, that we have another funnel, and again we'll be doing ads. This is for CEOs, which is the target audience. CEOs, so they have funnels where they could have access to a free book. So it's free, so they'll get to see exactly what we do, what is this book about, so that they have a better understanding as to who we are and how we can help them. And we have testimonial of people that we've worked, and we also have the clients that we've worked as well. All right. So this come in, it's free, and they get to read it. And this book allows them to create diversity within their organization, or even become diversity and inclusion consultant within their own company. Right. So these are all free stuff that we're giving them. It's a free call. It's a free everything. So once they come into our phone call, we assess what they're looking for, and then based on that, we're able to guide them and provide them with the right service. Right. So another thing, so once they come here, we got their marketing. So we also have automation. I want to show you guys some automation, some numbers. So here we've got people that have downloaded the link. So this is something that we've started not too long ago. So with people that have downloaded the link, okay, once they download the link, we could see here, we're going to create a monthly nurturing sequence. Right. So not only is it just downloaded, so this is free for them. We know who opened it. We know who haven't opened it. We know all those things. Right. And now we're creating a monthly sequence. So they're going to have an email that's going to go to them each and every single month. Right. So again, remember when Peggy was talking about AI, and how that you could do something and not having to pay somebody to do it each and every single month, because you have a system that's doing it for you. Right. So this particular monthly, we're going to get up each and every single month and say, you know what, we would like to share with you some of the not some of the diversity, equity, and inclusion topics that is taking place this particular month. So all we're going to be doing, we're going to provide newsletters each and every single month. We're going to provide education. This allows them to connect with us, and we connect with them as well. Right. And then we're going to have another thing that says no show. Right. So if people are not showing up to the meeting for the booking that we've booked, we're going to have another email sequence that's going to say, how come, why didn't you show up? How can we help? If you were busy, we understand that. This is a reminder. Right. We're also going to have a weekly nurturing email sequence. So it's going to be every single week. We're going to provide people that are maybe top people. Let's say we came across somebody that's a superstar, And right now we have a target audience of people that want salespeople. We would market it to this particular client and say, guys, I'm not sure if you're aware, but this particular person just sold, $50 million of product for your competitors. Would you be interested in having a free chat, to get to know this particular person even more? That's going to be a weekly nurturing sequence, right? And then this is the people that have made an appointment. This is a reminder for them to be part of that as well, right? So we also have, you could do websites here. You could do you could do like marketing. So you could do social planning. You could also post your social media stuff on here, on this particular platform. This email campaign and that you could do, right? So I'll show you guys. I have an email campaign. So with this many emails campaign that you could do, there's email template, right, that you could do as well. This template that you could work with. There's many things that you could do. This trigger link, affiliate. There's a few things that you could do here. What else can I show you guys? There's a calendar, contacts, opportunities. Opportunities is basically people that are currently in your so these are potential people. These are basically just like that's 1 million, yeah, 1,500,000. This is basically opportunities of the contact that you currently have, right? So it shows you exactly what the value of each of your products are and how you're managing it and that sort of thing. So you're able to see that here. And these are the sources that where people are coming from, right? So for 150, our program, our fee is 20,000. That's probably how we calculated this. What else? Sites, that's where you create your funnels, right? And by the way, you could also create websites as well, but you could recreate it here. And there's blog that you could create as well. WordPress, client portal. This is where you create your membership site. There's forms, there's surveys that you could do. You could do a chat as well. This you could chat on, those things you could put online, right? Or AI, you could put that as well on your funnel, right? There's media. This is where you put, I think, your pictures. Go back. And there's also URL direct. So now another thing that you could do as well, let me just go back. You could also do membership, right? You have a membership site. So you can actually create your courses here, right? So you could do all that here. You could create a community. You could create groups and settings. Reputation. I'm not really there. I actually have somebody managing all of this. I actually have several Go High Level account. I have several ClickFunnels. I've got Group. I've got many different platforms. So I'm just showing you the back end for you guys to see. Because in order for you guys to work with me, you would need to have a system like that. Because I don't really work with website, and I want to make sure you have a great success, and I want to make sure that you guys have things that are automated. Right. So this is, I'm not sure what this is, but I think it could be based on, let me see what this is. Reviews, widget, listing. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. So reporting, I guess these are things that you could do if you have call reporting. We don't make our calls here. We have another system for calls. Ally growth machine, that's something that we have. That's another system that we have. And let me just see if it's connected there. Okay, it is connected. Okay, perfect. We also have, what is this? Company setup, company business. What else? Let me just go back. Email. So data scraper, I'm not sure if it's connected here. It's basically a system where you actually clean your lists, right? So another thing I want to share with you guys as well, that I will be sharing with you as well as you guys are working together, is something called Seamless. So basically what this is that you have an opportunity. If you guys are looking for leads, you could actually go here and find people. So let's say right now I'm looking for C-level or here to market. You would go here, C-level, and then let's say you want to go through salespeople. Let's say sales department. You could do a search. So now 100,000% came in. So there's over 100,000 of people that's here, right? Let's pick an industry. Let's pick finance. By the way, I love technology. I love technology. You have to love technology. And all I've got to do is go here and I could see these are potential people that I could take their information, put into my funnels, okay, and then market to them. Okay. So if I go here, I could do find and I could go find and I could find their name, email address, LinkedIn. And this is with AI. So this is the most accurate information. Okay. Um, Let me just see. Another thing that we'll be using is AI. AI, you'll be able to use AI for. Let me see something actually. I saw somebody do that. I want to see if it have it here. I want to use my name to see if I'm here. Let's see. Search. Oh, thank God I'm not here. Perfect. Awesome. That's mean I'm able to use my perfect. Okay, beautiful. All right, so location. Okay, beautiful. All right. But if you have a particular person that you want to put in, let's say here, John Smith. I'm sure there's so many John Smith. You could actually add their name. And if they are there, they have a lot of information on the internet. That's where you'll be able to see them. Okay. And then you click in the region, you click on here, and then here you go. Right. There's different packages for this, but here we have about, I think it's $1,000 per day that you could use and market. So if you're not sure if where to find the leads, this is one of the reasons, that'll be one of the ways to be able to do so. Okay. Now we have another platform which is called AI Marketing Block, and basically what it is that I use that for copywriting. So we talked about that before. Actually, Peggy talked about this earlier on, which is copywriting. So instead of trying to figure out what to write on your particular page, you could just go. But I don't want to do it now because Peggy has done it. You could go there and then you'll be able to find new people as well, right? I want to show you guys one more thing because I love this stuff. By the way, I love this stuff. I really, really love this stuff. I love technology. Another thing that we do. Just gonna go inside and then I'll share my screen. Okay. So another thing that we have is another tool that we use, which allows for automation. And this particular tool is absolutely a game changer, right? So basically what it is that you could create a campaign. We use this for recruitment, but again, if you're looking for people, you're looking for businesses, this is one of the tools that you could use as well, right? So you would create a campaign, right? So you could create it from scratch or from template. If I go browse template, it says, but this is very specific to recruiting. So if you want to do business development here, business development. So this is giving you a template for email, a task, and a call. And this one is for email and a call. This one's for email and a call. But I like this one. This one is an email, a call queue, and text, and then task. So if I do use template, it already has a template already for me, ready for me. Right? So basically what it is that, and all I've got to do is go to Seamless that I just did, grab the leads, and add it onto here, and automatically all those email sequence are going to be able to be done as well. Okay. And we could also do that as well for Go High Level as well. Let me just go back to Go High Level because I've got this in Go High Level. So let me just go quickly. I want you guys to be like, oh my God, do I have to buy all of this? Go High Level have all of this. So let me just show you guys very quickly. And I'm showing you guys for transparency. I want you guys to see exactly what I'm doing, so that you guys are, could see exactly what yours would look like as well, right? So I think it's campaign. I think it's this one here. So this is one of the outreach that is that the one? one of the outreach that we use. Yeah. So basically, this is a campaign that we have. So this is connected with LinkedIn, right? So we've got, because our company, we deal with corporate, so you have to go where your clients are, right? Facebook and Instagram, but LinkedIn, I'm very active on LinkedIn, right? And people are, I'm very active on LinkedIn because I'm looking for CEOs, VPs of sales, right? So here, basically what it is, we've created email sequence that have email. So if I go here, you could see the email that has been created, and this is how they get it here. So again, this is the same types of cells, right? So right now, the way that we have things set up, we've got a setter, right? So setters, these are people, or get a researcher. So these are people that could go help you find leads, right? So right now we're very specific, and that's what I will be helping you guys to do. So if you have an organization, you'll know where to go. You have to find where they are, right? So this particular person, what they're doing, that they're going to where our clients are, and they're posting jobs on Indeed. They're looking for salespeople. So our first message says, "Hi, good name. I saw you posting on Indeed the other day, and I wanted to reach out to you personally. Do you currently have a diverse sales team that perform consistently?" The reason I ask is because we're able to go from helping our client grow from one salesperson to 11 diverse sales team in 3 months. The company went from $250,000 to $4.5 million in 3 months due to the caliber of the diverse sales team we recruited for them. We were able to replicate those results for another client that went from 50 million to 200 million in 5 months. If this is of interest to you, reply interested to this email, and I'll send you a calendar link to set up a quick 15 minutes consultation call, right? And and then it says here are the few, this client that we've worked with. The list is here, and and amongst other clients that we've worked. So that's what they're getting on email, and then on by email. This is email, but this is how they see it on their phone, right? So once they do get up the link that's there, it's actually going to a vice president of sales. So a VP of sale is actually taking those calls, and then helping them along the way, right? And if they don't, and here you could see delivery rate, which is very, very high. So you guys will be able to see those numbers and to see the accuracy. So the reason why it's accurate is because we use another system called Data Scraper. We have another system to validate the emails. If you don't have that, you'll have a lot of junk on your system. Okay, so 1.62 bounce, which is pretty good. 20 point thing open. So the visible click, because there's no click in there. But here shows that there's 20% at open. So that could mean that some of our email is going to junk. Okay, so then you have to go here. That is the texting, right? So again, so they're getting a text, which is here. And it says here, "Thank you for connecting on LinkedIn. Would you be open to connecting on a call to chat about your DEI sales recruiting, needs? Thank you." And that's Ruth, right? So they get a text, right? So here, there is a lot of failure lately. So actually, no, that's because we have another system for that, which I'll share with you guys in a minute. Most of the cell phone in LinkedIn is not their cell phone; it's a company's phone. That's why this that much that's why there's that much fail rate. Then we got another voicemail. This is an automated voice that goes to their voicemail, and they send them a message. And then we've got another email sequence and another email sequence. So, and again, these are scheduled 15 days later, 20 days later, 25 days later. So technically, they'll hear from us. And then we have a sales team that actually calls them as well. Actually, setters. We have setters actually call them by phone, whether it's the company or at home, to make sure that they're being served, because these individuals are people that actually posted jobs. So they're saying, "I need help." So if they need help, and we need help, of course, our job is to let them know that we exist. If they don't want our service, it's fine. At least we know, right? But if they don't know who we are, how can we help them? How can we be of service to them, right? So another thing I want to share with you guys very quickly, another thing that we use is this, and then we're able to see our prospect, who answered, who didn't. Actually, this is the one that I just created. Let's see this one. Let's see this one. So we could see here our prospect. So these are, this is where they are. So two has failed, but if you go here, you'll see where they are in stages. This one is getting the text. If they opened it, if they clicked, if they replied, right? It's all here, right? So this person opened it and they clicked. Now they got a text. And if I click on it, I don't want to click on them because for privacy, I don't want you guys to know who they are. This person, they opened it and they clicked, open and clicked, right? So you can know exactly. And if I click on their name, you'll be able to see exactly who they are, LinkedIn, all their social media activities that's taking place. So we have a lot of goodies. So when it comes to technology, as you guys can see, I love it. It helped me with so many things. And I've been doing this for so many years. So this comes very natural for me, but this could work for any single business. Okay. So just before I pass the torch to Miss Tammy, I just want to remind you guys of the offer that I discussed on Tuesday on the second day, which is Tuesday actually, which is this right here. So if you come here, you'll see that I'm offering you guys to have access to this, which is the same system that I'm able to help you guys to create different automation and everything else. You could go there and have a 14, you sign up, you get a 14 days free trial. Okay, so step one is to go here and get your 14-day free trial. And then you come back. If you want, you could, guys could see the replay that we've had today. If you need more convincing, it'll be there. But technically, if I were you, I would just jump in because there's two types of people in life: those that wants to make a difference and those that don't. If you want to make a difference, guys, go high level. It's $97, 14 days free. But within 14 days, you'll be able to have your funnels ready, right? So that's not an issue. And the rest of the time, all we're going to do is start marketing it, which you guys could do as well for free or by payment, right? So once you sign up for the Go High Level, the second step is to join the community, is to join for me to show you exactly how to create a funnel. And not just that, I'm actually going to give you the funnel. And all you got to do is copy, paste, delete the picture, put your picture, delete my offer, put your offer. That's all you got to do. So you'll be ready within 24 hours. If you don't like the writing, you go to AI and they'll be able to share with you exactly how to make it work, right? Or what to write on the page. So what I'm offering you is for the access to the program, right? So you'll have access to the DNA of millionaires. So there'll be some coaching, accountability call. You've got the video, audio, written. You have workbooks. You have a community and live events. Live events is actually extra. But if you sign up today, the first 5 people that sign up today, I'm actually going to give them access to the live event. But I'm actually going to have to make a correction because live events are minimum 2,500. And that's online. Face-to-face is much, much, much more. We're looking at 20 grand. But the first 5 people that enroll, I will include that in. Okay. Another thing that we're going to have as well is the and by the way, I'm due for a Bali trip because I've actually been during COVID. Just before COVID, I actually had some people that won a trip for Bali. So I have to contact them as well because COVID took place. Now that we're out of COVID, I'm actually going to create another event. 2. One of them is I'm actually going to do one in Mexico and another one in Bali is still there. But I'm actually going to, I actually had a dream yesterday that I wanted my family to go to Bali for a period of time. So I'm actually putting that into the universe. So, but the best way to do a travel is to travel and make money at the same time and help others at the same time. So my plan is to, as we're traveling as a family, to actually create retreats and events during those times as well. So for those that have won the Bali trip during the COVID or just before COVID, I will contact you for you guys to be part of that. And also for those of you guys that are here, sign up right away. I'm going to have live events. I'm looking to travel with my family. My chart, as per Mina, is to go out there and be free. So thank you for reactivating that into my soul, Mina, and I will be doing so. So not only are you having access to the DNA of Millionaire Club, you have access to the 1% morning club, which is the 5 a.m. where we work out, we meditate, and we read. You also have access to Rise and Shine for 14 days, where you'll be able to be with Tammy and really get toned in and focus on the law of attraction and really focusing on being the creator of your life. And not just that, you'll be able to have the ultimate dream 100 clients. I'll show you exactly. Remember when I showed you guys in Seamless how to find people? Now you could probably find, no, it's not Seamless. Yeah, Seamless. Sorry, is it Seamless? Yeah, Seamless. I'll be able to show you exactly who are you. You'll be able to see exactly who are your top 100 clients and just go 100% and focus on those particular clients. And again, when I mean clients, I mean those big audition clients that you would want to be part of, right? You're also going to have the manifestation, the 90 days journal, and the competitor metrics to see what your competitors are doing so that you could create a package that definitely dominates your industry, right? All of this for $97, guys. $97. If you guys are drinking, Starbucks every day, it's $97 a month, okay? Because those cappuccino, whatever else, is $5-10 a day, which is, that's more than $97 a month if you drink it each and every single day, right? So it's you. You want to invest in, coffee, addicted behavior. Don't get me wrong, coffee could be good, or you want to, promote, you want to invest in yourself. For $97 a month, guys, this is like a steal. I'm actually going to change the price. So I would suggest to you guys to really go in right away, because I will be changing this price, because I'm looking at this right now. I'm like, wait a minute, $97 for just this. I think this is a steal, right? But I want to provide this to you guys. I want to be of value to you guys. But I also know that when people pay, they pay attention. So I don't want you guys to take this for granted and not perform, because I'm not doing you guys a service by you not performing to your true potential. So click here if you're interested. Click here to join. And again, if you want to go down, this gives you a framework as to where we focus on the actual funnel. All right, guys. So this is it for today, and I'll bring in the beautiful ladies back. All right.
Wow. Great job.
Whoa.
Technology on steroids, right?
I'm like, how does she know all those platforms? I'm like taking notes and writing, and amazing.
Yeah. But no, I think that, with passion and just loving technology, and it's called innovation. I remember when I went to Business Mastery, which is, $10,000 US for two days or 3 days, with Tony Robbins, which is every Canadians, we always convert it to US, because we need for you guys to know that we spent more, right? So it's $15,000 US plus hotel plus everything else. So they're not $20,000 for 3 days. Okay. Mm-hmm. But in that room, some people have paid $75,000 because they want to have front seat and everything else. Okay. Mm-hmm. In that particular room, Tony talks about, business mastery and anything. You need to have those two things. One of them is innovation, which is you have to be able to innovate. If you're doing things that is last year, like a website, sorry guys, it's not going to happen. And the second thing is marketing. If you have those two, your business will, because people have to know who you are, mm-hmm. right? And two, you have to be innovative. So that whatever you're servicing is as innovative as well, right? So the goal is, if you have those two, you've got a business, and you'll be able to perform. And I remember when I was there, they did a quote unquote survey, like because people that are in business first year, I think the statistics show that 80% fail or they give up, right? But in that room, it says, who's been in business for 1 year? No, everybody's up. 2 years, 3 years, and then I went to 10 years. Everybody's, well, some people are standing down. 20 years, 30 years, and there were so many people that were in business for that long. And I'm like, all right, I'm grabbing my pen and paper. I'm not leaving this room. And I remember it was such a great event. And I guess it just the technology. It reminds me where I got this from. So thank you. That's where I got it from Tony Robbins, of course. Mm-hmm. And you guys know how he's always over delivering, going above and beyond, and learning those things. So it's very, very important to stay in touch with technology or innovation, or else your business will be a thing of the past, a dinosaur business. All
That's
right.
what Mark Zuckerberg said. You have to learn fast. Yeah, the one who was successful is your ability to learn fast. So technology goes very fast. So I have to, on top of that, be on top of it.
There was a quote. I'm trying to see if I could find the quote. Yes, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay, so that's because sometimes you're just so caught up and you don't know, like you just know your stuff, but it's illiterate not for you to unlearn what you've learned, like that you what you know, because you need to relearn. Like right now, it's AI. Like everybody needs to have AI.
Mhm.
Like every single one of us. If you don't, you're literally like you're left behind. Because
Mhm.
AI has new levels now each and every single day, and it's so fascinating. So, anyways, guys, I could go on forever, as you guys could see the passion is coming out, but I want to respect everybody's time. And Tammy, beautiful, you have the floor.
Well, thank you, madam. Thank you so much. And like even for me, so for those of you who have not signed up yet with Ruth, I signed up with Ruth because technology, I'm not too on, I won't say on board because I want to be on board, but so it wasn't, it's not my strength. So I did sign up to Ruth's course. And our the purpose of this week was to come and serve everyone wherever you're at in your life. Okay, so I first started, let's say, with Bob Proctor and energy and the law of attraction, because that's what I needed in my life with disease and cancer and wanting to learn. And so depending on where you are, so my first reason for going to learn this information was for my health. But of course, when my health was doing good, and then it's like, okay, how can I apply this in the business world? Then I brought it into my corporate job. Then I brought it into the corporate teams. And then, being a corporate coach too. And so it depending on where you're at, if you feel completely lost, and Roots thing is phenomenal, but my God, right now you've just come out of disease, of trauma, of mourning, whatever that is. Maybe your first step is start with Mina to uncover who you are, who you want to be. Like, what are your patterns and your behaviors? Because it's crazy how just becoming aware, it wakes us up, and it's like, oh my God, I wasn't aware. When my sons send videos to my husband about something that, is a strong paradigm and he's struggling with and he's working on it, but, this one here is, and then he's like, wow, when it comes from his boys, it's like, I need to wake up. So it's so beautiful. And then, it's like now I feel that I have, everything under control in my mind and my strength. And now it's like, okay, I want to go next level in my business because I have clients. And yesterday, like I was saying, it's depending on your budget. If you want to do one-on-one, if you want to do, I have, at 4 today, a mother and a 10-year-old daughter coming. And kids, they get this so fast. And when Mina a while ago was saying, I want only one appointment, well, kids, it's one or two appointments. And man, the transformation is drastic. And the lady that's coming today is just for maintenance and support, because she's the one, Ruth, that sent me, the 2-page letter of testimonial to say thank you, but it's all in French. So, the 2-page testimonial to say, like, we were lost. Even coming back to the mom, you know, when she left her husband because he was physically violent and it was very toxic, she was afraid that her kids would hate her because of she's ending this marriage. But she's like, oh my God, what we've learned in the past meetings, because mom started seeing me before she brought in her kids. So after mom's transformation, she was like, can you help my kids? And I'm like, in the beginning, I'm like, I don't know. I've, raised 2 boys. They're doing pretty good. But the law of attraction with kids, I hadn't worked with many children. So I'm like, come and see. The first appointment is free. And if I resonate with her, with the daughter if she likes it, you know, even though me and mom click, it doesn't mean that the son or daughter is going to like it. But, you know, it was such a beautiful connection, and how that kid has turned around in school because now she understands it starts from her, the drama, the everything. And when she got that, like her face like changed, and she's like, so you're telling me, you know, that creation is what my thoughts, my words, and my feelings. So I'm teaching her how to use her mind, you know, how to change her environment, how to keep the past in the past. And, you know, it's sad that her father's gone, but what are you going to do today? And look at the beautiful life you have today with your mom and what you're doing. And, you know, and also showing forgiveness, showing to let go. So, you know, it's very powerful. And, but you have to be ready, you know, like maybe 6 months ago, I wouldn't have been ready to be on Ruth's path and journey and her pace, and, you know, how she's so great and organized. And, but today it's like, I want to be part of her boat, of her train, and I'm on her train now, you know? And so it's wherever you're at. But, you know, even with my sons yesterday, we were talking, and we're going to be doing courses and trainings for the rest of our lives. My son went for a yoga retreat with his girlfriend this weekend, and he's 23. And I'm like, were there other couples? And he's like, no, we were the only couple. I'm like, man, I'm proud of you. Do you realize, like, you know, what you're doing in your couple and how you're gaining new awareness? And he learned breath work. And and the guy explained to him, he's like, I used the teacher of the breath work. He's like, I used to be on drugs, but he's like, now I can go get the feeling of letting go in my mind, and just with the breath work. So my son yesterday is like, wow, mom, I'm going to add this in my coaching with the kids. Imagine teaching these tools to the kids. And I'm like, beautiful. So, you know, see coaching, see courses as a lifetime thing, because who wants to stay stuck in old paradigms and old behaviors, and what is making us suffer and hurt? So I want to share my screen. I'm going to show you just quickly the booklet of the Rise and Shine. Ruth talked to you about it. Full screen here. So this is the booklet. It's called Rise and Shine. It's our daily game plan to reach your ultimate goals. Because yesterday in the presentation, I talked to you about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, and about paradigms. So, paradigms, we said they are automatics, and we want to change the negative automatics. You know, so an automatic that is like anger or depression or frustration, you know, that comes up automatically, that's a paradigm. So to get away from that behavior, it's with constant space repetition. And that, well, I was going to say that's the only way to change a paradigm, but that's not true. There's two ways. One is an emotional shock, but I don't recommend that one. So if we want to use the longer path, not longer, but yeah, it could be longer, whereas an emotional shock would be instant. But to reprogram our subconscious mind to what we want, to who we want to be, to how we want to live. So we created this booklet, and so we start with doing a little goal creation meeting. So what do you want? What do you really want? It has to be a burning desire backed by a positive obsession. So we determine what's your short-term goal. What do you want to do and transform in the next 3 to 6 months? And then we work on, you know, writing your goal, creating images of that goal. I showed you yesterday my little vision boards. And so we do the short-term goals, the midterm goals, and the long-term goals, 2 years and more. So that's really exciting, and it changes our feeling, our vibration of, man, that's where I'm going in the next 2 years. That's what I'm striving for. And because a person without direction, without goals, is just, they feel lost, they feel depressed, they feel like, you know, where am I going, and, you know, what's life? So it questions come about, and, you know, when we're not sure where we're going. So then we continue Our goals are written. We know where we're going. So people come at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we start and we ground ourselves and we show them how to work with the mind. So with your mind, you visualize and you see yourself grounded today, and you put your intention for the day that you're going to have a strong, powerful day. And so I guide you through that every morning. And Ruth is there also. And then after that, together we read the self-confidence formula, because the purpose of the self-confidence formula is to know it off the top of your head. Because I'll give you an example and I'll read it out loud here for you to see and understand what it does. It takes just 2 minutes. So, first, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. So, this one, I know it off the top of my head. So, when something happens and I have a negative thought, and it's like, oh my God, Tammy, pump the brakes, don't stay here, because I know that my predominant thoughts will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action. So, it's like, okay, I know this, so I have to let go. And then you interrupt the pattern. And this is tools we show you. So imagine the impact in your life from Monday to Friday. You come in the morning with us. You come and connect. You come and put your intention. You read the self-confidence formula that's, giving you another perspective, that's impressing on your subconscious mind the reality of how it works. The dominating thoughts are going to reproduce themselves. So we got to change this. So it's with, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. So this is visualization. So it could be when you're on the treadmill, when you're lying down, relaxing, but there's a time that you need to visualize. And I'll come back to the slide from yesterday. And third, I know through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self confidence. How do we do that? Well, it's 10 minutes daily of looking into our own eyes into a mirror. So I work here in the day, and we come in the morning, and I have my mirror right here. So we have a few minutes. We all go to mirrors and we go do auto suggestion. So something you have difficulty with, you don't have faith in yourself, well, then you flip it over. I have confidence in myself. I have everything in myself to succeed. So, and it's looking into your eyes, looking into your soul, and changing that negative or limiting belief that you hold on to, or that was programmed into your mind. So this is how we do it. It's repetition. There's no shortcuts. Bob would always tell us, sometimes, he would bang on the desk and say, understanding this is not enough. Nothing will ever change. It's energy. And it's every day showing up, showing up. Whoop, the energy changes, the frequency changes. And it's like, oh my God, I feel good. I feel amazing. I got this. But it's like, you can't go to the gym and spend 12 hours and think you'll have lost 40 pounds. That's impossible. It's the consistency every day of eating well, drinking water, going to exercise. It's the balance of those elements. Well, it's the same for the mind. It's by doing the visualization, doing the auto suggestion, doing the writing, and learning new tools, learning new messages like the Thinking into Results program to change your perspective. And that's why it's new awareness for new possibilities. It's understanding these new tools. And it's like, oh my God, I wasn't aware that, it's from my negative thoughts that I created a negative frequency that created disease into my body. So, sometimes people are skeptical, but, I often refer them to Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's going to give you the science, the definition, the explanation on your molecules, what's happening. And, it's just we have to stop being ignorant. And, I thought ignorant before was negative, like was stupid, but it's not that. Ignorant is not knowing. Like I had no clue. I didn't know. I ignored. I was ignorant to the information. So, we need to know this. And fourth, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. My boys have a hockey school, and last summer in the summer camp, we printed the same book but with their logo and their image, and we had a challenge for the girls. They have the a girl program. So every girl received a book, and we had a challenge. They had to write it every single day, and then they had to share how they felt and what it did to their lives. My God, it was life transforming. Like there was one girl, she said that her whole life she had self confidence issues and problems. And doing this book, because they had to send us a picture every day to show us that it was done. And it was the girl that, the girls that had done it every day that were in a draw to win. And, one girl said, "Oh my God, I played B and C hockey my whole life." And she made the double A team that next hockey camp. After that, she made the double A. And she's like, because we showed her how to transform her self image, her inner feeling about herself. And that's how you change the frequency. So, and fifth, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. This I want to pause, and this paragraph is to bring awareness. And I always told my boys, because, there was some of their friends when they were younger, they would get into trouble and, do illegal things or stuff like that. And I'm like, boys, stay away, stay away. And they're like, my son was like, yeah, but mom, they never got caught, and, it's not dangerous. And I'm like, my son, it's not they never got caught. It's not if they're going to get caught, it's when they're going to get caught. And, it's like, I think I just now got a flash. I want to go into schools and wake up the kids and teach them, if you're going on the wrong path and on the wrong way, it's going to come back and bite you in the behind, because that's called karma. Whatever you give out, you're going to get back. And that's just, it's life, it's energy, it's the way it works. So that's why here we're also impressing on the subconscious mind. I will not engage in any transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. If you steal from people, if you try to take advantage of people, that's going to just come back. It may not come back in the same week, in the same month, and looking in the same way. But I promise you, with my 49 years of life experiences, I see now, I understand why they say, we get more wise. Yes, because now we can look back and think of our friends from school, of people that, we've known, and, the bad roads they gone on. And it's like, oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, prison. Yes, of course. Oh, yeah, that for sure. Yeah. So it's like, you can't run away from it. So we teach how to be a good individual, and that will bring you more joy. So this is our self-confidence formula, and then we go on to write our goals, and then we go on to connecting energetically to 5 things I'm grateful for. And here again, Dr. Joe Dispenza can prove with science that you can't be in a positive energy or connected to gratitude, I mean, and feel down and depressed. Physiologically, when they have when they plug you on the computer, it's impossible to be in the frequency of gratitude and be frustrated, in the frequency of gratitude and be depressed. So this is what we do. So imagine how it transforms your life, that from 6 to 6:30 in the morning, you come and align your mind, you align your soul, your feeling, you write your goal, you get into this pumped energy, frequency, vibration to start your day, and miracles happen. But it's not miracles. It's because you're in line. You are on this frequency. You understand how to create now, how to manifest. The next page is we do a few minutes of auto suggestion in the mirror. The visualization, we don't have time to do it in our morning call. We do about just 5 minutes of it to get you in the spirit of it before starting to write your goal. But then, like I say, we show you the how to do it. And you do it while you're walking, you're jogging, you're driving to work. It's just going into that feeling. And finally, so the other steps, we do that with, positive music, uplifting music, meditation music. But when we get to the last step here, it's what are the 6 actions we're going to take today that are going to bring us closer to our goal. So here we put the good music on, we get in the vibe, and it's like, okay, what are the 6 things I can do today to bring me closer to my goal? And the example that I was giving yesterday of the girl, that had been here from BC for 3 months, and she's like, felt stuck in a rut, didn't know what to do. She's like, Tammy, after 4 days of doing your book, and on the fourth day of, every day doing 6 new things to get me closer to my goal, she's like, I've done more in the last 4 days than I have in the past 3 months, because every day we promise ourselves we don't go to bed until all these actions are done and complete. So it's the same thing every day. We come back and we repeat. So that is our morning club book. I will stop the sharing of this. And I wanted to show you one last thing I wanted to come back to. And oh, wait, I will bring up first my PowerPoint. There we go. Put that on my other screen. Now share. Full screen. So I wanted to come back to this slide, the one where the creation process. So the creation process is through our thoughts, our words, and our feelings. So again, our thoughts are the electricity that goes out in the quantum field, and our feeling is the magnetic power that brings back the experience. So when our thoughts are positive and our feelings are positive towards a certain goal, we're in line and we're attracting. And it's when we're not in alignment that's where things are difficult. So regardless of your budget, regardless of if you need guidance to bring up your energy in your job because of your health, to transform your couple, to help your kids, these are life concepts. And once you get them, you're gonna, how we were saying, it's the heritage you're living, the legacy you're living to your children, is to understanding these concepts and understanding energy. Energy is real, energy's there, but we don't learn it in school. We don't learn it unless we go take a course. And oh my God, the impact it has on our lives is so powerful and strong. And when you don't know how to use it, it's like being thrown into an airplane and someone telling us, drive it, have it lift off the ground. Well, I don't know how to lift a plane off the ground. I need guidance, I need support. So it's the same thing with energy and the law of attraction and the law of vibration, and you know and then getting the proper resources, the proper people, and the proper guides. So I'm doing good with my home clients, with my community that I have, but now I want to take it to a whole other level. And I'm not equipped to do that. That's why I went and I reached out to Ruth and signing up to Ruth's course and working with her so that she can teach me all of technology and all of these systems to bring me to the next level in my business. My mind is ready, my frequency is ready. And now it's one of the lessons, like we talked about yesterday, the power of praxis. It's understanding these principles that I get now, and then it's aligning with action, taking courses, aligning with the right people to bring us to that next level. So, and the reason or the benefit of coming and getting coaching is to become strong in doing the creation process, in manifesting, and getting whatever you want. And that's why kids, they get it when I show with the magnets. It's like they see that energy is invisible, but it exists, and they feel it because of the energy of their parents. So, take advantage of this program, of what you saw today, of the free call that we are giving, and no pressure sales. No, there's no pressure sales. I'm here to serve. I'm here to connect, and I'm here to make an impact. And we can make that impact together. And I promise you, like I say, the first appointment is free, and the second appointment, if you don't like it, I will refund. But in the first appointment, I'm sure and convinced, and that's why people come back. And like Ruth was saying yesterday, her husband, that is very skeptical, at the end of our first call, he was like, wow. So it's a beautiful principle to learn. It's the best gift you can give yourself, of self love, and it's a life gift. It's a life gift because it gives you the answer to preserve your health, your energy, preserve your love, your marriage, the connection with your kids, your grandkids, your friends, and also to bring your business life to the next level, because you learn how to engage yourself, how to engage your teams, because you learn on energy, on attitude, on passion, on goal setting, on paradigms. You learn all these things that affect our energy, our productivity, and affects the one of your staff. So, yeah, I love our team, Mina, Ruth, and I, because we do completely different things, but so connected. And sometimes you know I'll refer to Mina, people that before they work with me, and first, go discover who you are, go learn about yourself. With, let's say, my young girls that are 19, and so for them to have a session with Mina and see who they are, and then come back and continue our training to build their business, and now that they understand who they are, and then our next step is going to be, girls, you're going with Ruth in the sales funnels, because I know some people that have sales funnels that have brought them like $400,000 and $300,000 just in this product, because it's out on the world wide web. So beautiful technology. Thank you, Ruth, for bringing that aspect to us. And we hope to see you guys and work with you guys, and just be able to contribute in your life and your family, because the ripple effect is amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful. I just wanted to add, first of all, amazing job, Tammy, that the law of attraction got us here together,
Yeah.
right? So we were in the same frequency, right? Which is learning. Again, I met Mina at Peggy's event, which was a speaker on Wednesday. Because I can't move to Ottawa, and I could have gone anywhere, but I made sure to invest in myself and go to a Peggy's event. Peggy's event is not cheap, so to speak. For it's about a thousand bucks US. That's about 1300 $1,300, right? So I could have gone anywhere that's free, but I decided, if I'm going to be in Ottawa, I want to be around like-minded individual. So my frequency was already towards that, and I met Mina and many other people, by the way. But it just so happened that Mina, we were connecting, and I saw Mina at one other event, and she had a, she was, we were a vendor. She was a vendor to an event in Gatineau. So I
Mhm.
saw her again there. We got some of her stuff, and then she invited me to meet Tammy. Tammy had an event, a networking event. And I
Mhm.
went to Tammy for just one time. I was like, okay, bye, I gotta go, right? And then,
It was, I gotta go, but we gotta talk. Like, there was this 2 minute hi, Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor. Oh my God, yeah, me too. And this and this. And it was, both of us were.
it's true. And I remember I got interested in you because of that, because you had the background. Like, oh my God, in Ottawa, somebody in Ottawa has this knowledge. Oh my God, we got to connect, right? But
Yeah.
we had to go, yeah. And then one thing led to another. We wanted to do something. Actually, me and I kept saying, let's do something together. Let's do a speaking engagement. Me and I kept saying this. So
Mhm.
when something came up, I'm like, okay, let me call Mina. And then Mina referred me to Tammy to be able to do. We had a course that we were preparing, and then one thing led to another. This is where we are right now. So this is just to teach you, or to give you guys an example of
Mhm.
how the law of attraction works.
Yeah.
There's many people in Ottawa, right? But the law of our vibration or
Mhm.
the same, right? So I just wanted to add that in. So thank you so much, Tammy. It was a great, great, great reminder of we are the creators of who we
Yeah.
choose to be.
We are, yes. The law of attraction just work the way that sometimes you don't understand, huh? But
Mm-hmm.
just the secret, I think, is just to keep your vibrational energy frequency high. And then if people are at the same frequency as you, they will attract to you. It
Mm-hmm.
is true. I just love to work in collaboration with the coaches in the area. And when I met Tammy, I see her potential. And when I met Ruth, I see potential. I say, "Oh yes, we'll connect. We connect to each other, and we can. We should do something amazing in order to serve you, all of you." And
Mm-hmm.
we are aligned with the law of attraction, with different area of our expertise. So you have the whole package here in order to follow us and if you want to know more in order to bring your business to the next level. So I'm grateful to have met Ruth at Peggy's event and have met Tammy too. I think we have connected in Facebook and Tammy like a few years before, like
Mm-hmm.
when you were having your operation. I think I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And from one time or another, we just lost connection, and then now it just come back to us. So
Yeah.
just be mindful that if you're not ready, it will come back. But
Mm-hmm.
connect to people who are aligned with you, and
Mm-hmm.
sooner or later, if you're ready, those people will come into your life and align with you and teach you something, and you have something to teach them too. So that is the law of attraction.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So what I hear and what I get is, but how do I increase my vibration? Once we understand it, yes, we know we have to be in a high frequency, but people that have had anxiety for years, and they go see doctors and they get pills for it, and they're like, I've always been like this. No, we can get rid of it. You can get rid of it. You just didn't know how. So,
Exactly. And
yeah.
then Tammy has the program for that. You just get yourself into the mindset, to the practice of it every day, and then there you go. It's just the habit to get
A
into
habit,
it.
but also learning new principles, learning it, it's like that's why it's like, that, oh my God, I didn't know, I wasn't aware, but that's why the beauty of studying these 12 lessons with Bob, and it's Bob that's speaking, and then he's on a video, and you can see him, and you don't have to watch it. You can just listen to it while you're walking in the morning, but it's, putting in new information, principles in your mind, and it's like, oh my God, I haven't been acting this way, or I've been doing the contrary. And that's why it's difficult. So it's studying new principles. And then, yes, the daily application, and the support that I give is daily, weekly. There's weekly with the groups, everyone that is doing the Thinking into Results program. That's why it's a community, and, the breakthroughs that people have, and so a beautiful process, but it's a process.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
So just to wrap it up, Ruth, you want to wrap it up for people who want to connect with us? You have our website or our landing page on our name, and if you want to write a book, PeggyMcCall.com. She's there for you. So Ruth, I just let you wrap it up.
Well, thank you, everyone. Again, it was a great, great, great event. I've learned a lot actually just listening by all the speakers myself. I've taken lots and lots and lots of notes.
Mhm.
And one of the things that I've also realized as well is that people that are already successful or well, into the learning path, they're the one that's paying attention. And those that needs the help the most are the one that's like, I
Yeah.
don't, you just sit down and you'll see people that are speakers and that are like world famous. They're taking notes. They're
Mhm.
taking notes. They want to learn more, right? And that's what I encourage you guys to do. Not only just to take notes, but actually really, really take action, right? Tammy's offering a free call. Take advantage of it. You know,
Mhm.
Nina's offering you to get to know it. You know, you take advantage of it. I'm offering you to take your business to the next level. Take advantage of it. If
Mhm.
you have the money, look where you're spending money Don't go to the restaurant, anymore. Do something. But again, people that are already successful, for them, it's a no-brainer. We're already signing up to each other's program. It's a
Mhm.
no-brainer,
Yeah.
right? What we want is to be able to impact more people, right?
Mhm.
And in order for us, actually, Peggy was mentioning that. I'm not sure if she mentioned that when she was live or behind the scene. I can't remember, but she was saying what I love is I don't have to work anymore. Like, she doesn't have to. I've seen her house. I've seen how she lives. She doesn't need to work anymore, right? But she loves to serve. She's very
Mhm.
passionate about what she does, right? And there's a ripple effect of that, right? So that's what gets me in the morning as well, knowing that I'm able to serve other people. Knowing that those teaching are going to my daughters and my husband and our family. And I know
Mhm.
that I need to continue because that's the only way for us to grow, right? And that's what I wish for everyone that's here. That's not sitting there and learning and not taking notes or taking notes. We're also taking action, because nothing happens until you take action. And it is our duty to be able to provide you with those services in order, because we know that it's going to improve your life. Okay. So that's going to finish up that way. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you. It's much appreciated. I know Eurydice is on. I know Jay is on. I know Mark is on. I know Reginald has been on, and I know a few of you guys have been on. Thank you so much for serving, for being there, for your wonderful questions. Feel free to go out and see the replay again. But most importantly, take action. We look forward to seeing you guys. Take
Thank
care.
you.
We'll
Thanks,
see you
Ruth.
guys in
Bye.
April. We'll
Thanks,
see you guys
Patty.
live in April.
See you guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye
Bye.
bye.